Hey guys, it's about 2:45 on Thursday. Been very busy today. I did my Uber for about 4 or 5 hours, and then I was getting the itch to kind of craft my parts that I cut yesterday from the old bed frame. I guess bedpost material. I had cut it in 4 different pieces. My brother-in-law kept one because it's hollow, and so he was going to plug it for me at work. The other 3, actually the other 4, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, so 5 pieces in total. So I use my grinder to grind down all the kind of sharp areas and kind of lumps and corks and all that. And then I used my sander to get it all nice and smooth, and it came out really nice. And then I stained it with this kind of black stain that I made. And I'm like, wow, this looks really good. So essentially, I pretty much made like 3 centerpieces, which you can put a prayer candle in. And I made, so far, 2 little, you can see my hands got the black stuff. I don't use gloves, but this stuff will come off by tomorrow anyway. But I got 2 little coaster platforms, and it all looks very rustic, very like old-fashioned, I'll probably show you guys later on this evening. So I have 2 centerpieces on eBay right now, and then a 2-piece set. Come on, dude. Fucking idiot. Just because I ride a bike, like, oh, he's going to wait for me. Motherfucker, I have the green light. Anyway, so, I can't remember what I was saying now, because I was so fucking... Anyway, I got still another 2 lots of, I guess, bedpost material that my brother-in-law is going to cut out. Plus, I still need to I can probably make a couple signs too with some extra material. So I was thinking about making like welcome signs, something you would hang on your door or above your door, something like that. So I have a couple ideas kind of banging around in my head with that. So I made 2 centerpieces, which I posted, and I posted them high, okay, because if you see some of the stuff that's posted on eBay, it's all ridiculously high, but I'll take offers, of course. So if I get anything, I made a profit, because I got it from, really, I'm just charging for my time. But the 2 centerpieces are on there right now, and there's going to be 2 more that I'm probably going to be making this weekend. And they come with candles, prayer candles in the middle. And then I have 2 little platform coasters that are real woodsy looking, and there's this charcoal sort of stain. And it's just a couple lavender candles, those cylindrical candles, and they're lavender for the aesthetic, I guess, because the lavender looks really good on that color of stain I put on the wood. So yeah, I threw that on there for like $30 for the pair. And, I'll take offers over 15. You know what I mean? If they offer me 15, I'll take it. And then a centerpiece, it starts at 45, but I take offers of like $22, $23. So if anybody's interested. If not, if they throw a watcher, they click the heart and they're watching it, I'll send them an offer. See what happens. And I still have 2 more from that lot of the bedpost that was cut that needs to be done. So that's a couple more I'll be posting, and then probably early next week I'll probably cut up the other side. I think this one was the footboard side and the other one was the headboard side, something like that. One way or the other, I'm gonna get as many candle holders as I can. Let's put it through that way. And I'm not wasting material because I have the capabilities to cut and grind and sand and paint and refinish and just all of the above. So I'm gonna try to make a bunch of cool candle holders. I mean, if you see some of the shit that's on there on eBay or Etsy or Pinterest, it's just fucking unreal. I mean, yeah, it looks cool, don't get me wrong, but like I saw they're like 6 blocks and it's like really rough, like water rot wood, and they're just cut into squares, and then they have like kind of holes drilled down like halfway, and then they just have the regular, not the prayer candles, the ones you light the prayers with, those, like that'll fit in there. And so there's like 6 of them together, and they're charging a ridiculous amount. I'm like, holy shit. So I'm just gonna go with it, and like I said, I'll leave offers open, and maybe it'll hit, maybe it won't. Maybe I'll just have all this stuff when we go up to De Anza and try to sell to rich people. So yeah, half the day at Uber. I did another, let's see, I started about 10:30, 11 o'clock, so about 2. So let's say about 3 hours total. In 3 hours, I was able to get those 3 items complete and posted on eBay. And I gotta tell you, man, I fucking enjoy it. Like, I had a good time doing it. Just kick it back. Now, given when it gets hotter, I don't know how I'm gonna, I'll have to be in the shade, but it's nice weather right now. I just put music on my phone and just kind of throw shit together and see what happens. And I'm gonna make sure that, not everything's gonna be the same. I want it to be crude. I want it to be different. I want it to be like a one-of-a-kind type, arts and craft. So, and my brother-in-law are like, we're considering, branching out. Just kind of getting things out of the trash pickup and just see what we can make, whether it be candle holders or coasters or just anything that's not related to food. Okay, you don't want to put your stamp on anything that food's going to be touching, because you get sued. Like woodworking, it's like it takes a very special process to make like cutting boards and stuff. You gotta use a special wood. You gotta have, you gotta have the right tools for the job. And we just want to throw shit together and make it look cool, because I like that look. I like that old country, rustic, patina-like, finish. And I'm not the only one, but some people aren't willing to do all that stuff. They just want to buy it because they like it. They don't want to actually do it. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, I just ate a little while ago, so my fucking teeth are all sticky, fucking irritating. Anyway, I left a little early so I can talk on this YouTube thing, and I had the AC up full blast. It's 90 degrees. I don't know if it's going to get warmer and warmer or what, but I'm at a train right now. Yeah, that's it. So, took a break on coasters so I can work on other things. I got several candle holders to make, and then I have a couple signs I'm going to be working on. So, okay, I'm going to let this bus in, and it's just going to stop at the train tracks, even though a fucking train just went by. So, fucking irritating. Everything irritates me. You ever notice that? You know what irritates me? This fucking holder right here. There he goes. Had to cut in front of me, and now he stops at the train tracks. Motherfucker. Okay. Nobody's coming. Let's go. Come on, stupid. Oh, so what I was saying? Okay. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more candle holders I got to work on, and 2 signs. And I think I'm gonna start simple with, welcome sign. Now my brother-in-law was talking about, carving it with a Dremel or something. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna sand it real good, and I'm gonna use that same rustic kind of charcoal stain, and it's gonna be over white lettering, cursive decal. So that's what I want to do. Like I said, all these projects are going to be different. I just want to throw out original stuff, even though a welcome sign isn't original, but it's exact dimensions and all the elements thrown together that I'm working on, and then plus how I'm going to hang it. That is, not used often. So yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. We'll play with it. If I can't get whatever I have in my head to work, then we'll try more conventional type shit. But either way, I want to get it made, and then I want it to be posted on eBay, and I'll just collect stock from making shit, and then hopefully somebody will want 1 or 2 items. We'll see. I'll let you guys know the progress so far. I'm in this business probably in the hole about almost $700, because I had to buy tools and supplies and all these other things, and I've only made $25 so far. So I haven't really promoted it too much locally or with my people. I kind of threw something on Facebook, but to each his own. There's just, like I say, I don't think there's a market for what I'm doing here, and if there is, it's usually people that know how to do it, and they're just, you wanna kind of focus your I guess the genre or whatever you want to call it. You want to focus it on people that aren't wanting to do the work, but they like the look, so that's why a lot of people go to like craft fairs and stuff like that, because there's a lot of creative people selling, but there's a lot of people that are into that sort of thing, so they show up, and we'll just have to wait and see. I'm not stressing out one way or the other, because it's kind of a fun hobby, and the potential to actually make any kind of money would be cool. So I didn't put a lot of work. Like 3 hours, I made 2 centerpieces, and then a 2-piece set, little coaster platform, and they came out pretty nice. And I didn't even work up a sweat. It wasn't hard at all. So I mean, if I can get, at the lowest 20, 15, so $55. I like more, of course, but I'm not gonna just not gonna hold my breath on anything. I'm just gonna take my time and do my shit. So, all right, guys. So I'm gonna wait for my son to get off the bus. Probably be here for a freaking half hour. But we'll see what happens. All right, guys. Take care.